tryna pull up to my crib, I think you really gotta go.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trey, and today marks Vlogmas Day 4.
Fellas, never, ever, ever crash out about a bitch.
Let me tell you about the time I crashed out over a female. So boom, it was a couple months before I left Montgomery, probably like a month and a half. And by this time, we had already been getting into arguments, like a whole bunch, like constantly, like every other day, every other day type shit. So boom, I get home from work one day, and I'm just scrolling on Instagram and scrolling through people's stories and shit. And one of my homegirls, cause you know I was in band, she was a dance girl. One of the dance girls that I knew had posted a picture of the girl that I was with, ex at the time, one of her exes and his two like friends or some shit like that. So I click on the post, right? And guess who I see in the likes of the post? So I seen it and I got mad type shit. I was mad for like that whole day. And it spilled over into the next day when I was back at work. So boom, I'm at work. I'm at work, and I was working at Hardee's, so we didn't really get customers like that. So I'm still thinking about what happened, cause I didn't say nothing about it, but my attitude changed. I didn't say nothing about it at first. I did say something eventually, and she was saying, "Oh, it's just a like, it's just a like." But when it was me, it wasn't just a like. Anyways, so boom, right? So after we argued for a little bit more, I finally tell her that I want to break up to that shit. And usually when I break up, because we broke up a couple times, and usually when I break up with her is we'll break up for about 3 hours and then get back together. So I broke up with her, right? And then after a couple hours, I tried to say I was sorry, but she wasn't going for it on my baby. She was saying how I gave her too much time to think about what was going on, and she did a prayer for for anyone who didn't want to be around me, for them to leave. And right after I did that prayer, you left, so I'm leaving you where you were. Just a whole bunch of bullshit. So boom, I'm thinking she just yapping. So I give it like 2 more hours. This nigga's still not budging. So boom, after a couple days of this going back and forth, I'm out with the bros again. And we finna go hotbox. So it's me, Jerry, and Casey. We in Jerry's car. Casey know the spot. He directing Casey to the spot, and it's an alley behind like some houses, like just an open alley and an open field. So we park and we finna get ready to do what it do. But right before we start, I called the ex. I called her. I get out the car and I start walking down the alley, and I call her. And as I'm walking down the alley, I can feel myself just getting more and more mad. Like I can just feel it. So boom, she answered the phone, and I just started going off. I started going crazy, telling her like, "Oh, you know how this goes. You know we always gonna end up back together. I don't know why you playing. You quit playing with me." Just a whole bunch of childish. It was very embarrassing. So while I'm crashing, right, KC step out the V, and he walked towards me, and he trying to tell me to come back to the car. I'm not going. I'm talking about I'm not going. So boom, shit, he head back to the car, started rolling back up. After after Casey leave, we going back and forth over the phone again. Well, really, we not even going back and forth. It's really just me talking to her and her calm as fuck over the phone, which was making me even more mad. So boom. After a while of me yelling on the phone, she was like, hold on, my friend calling me, and hung up. Boy, when I tell you I got so motherfucking mad, boy, my vision went blurry and I dropped on my knees. By this time, Jerry had came out. He started walking towards me. By the time he walked up towards me, I was on my knees in the grass looking at the sky. I look at him. I said, man, this girl playing with me, bro. Then I started laughing. Then I started crying. Then I started laughing again. Bruh. This person had so much control over my emotions that it felt like my brain was about to pop out of my ears, bruh. Like, that shit was crazy. Eventually, I calmed down, and when I got back to the car, I was sweating like a motherfucker. I was sweating like a motherfucker. I couldn't stop shaking, and goddamn, it was just a whole lot of that shit. I made it through. I got through it though. I'm straight now, but it's like, bro. You know you not supposed to be with somebody when they got more control over your emotions than you do. But yeah, that's the story time. And I got a whole bunch of more stories I can tell about this person too. Whole bunch of stories. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, anyways, announcements. We finna push through with this vlogmas. Got a tattoo video coming up. Got a 100 subscriber special video coming up. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. And I'm gonna get up out of here expeditiously.
The way that you been acting, I ain't tripping no more. Don't care about how you feeling, oh. Swear you can get to packing, I won't sweat you no more. That bullshit, you can keep it,